So if you're a Christian and you're outgoing about your faith, one thing you're going to come across as far as two of the biggest arguments or attacks on Christians in the Bible is, why did God command for the Israelites to destroy entire nations, even down to the kids? Let's talk about that. As Christians, we should have answers about this. God's not offended by His word. We should be able to answer these objections and questions, but also reconcile it with our own beliefs. So when the Israelites began their conquest of the Promised Land, God told them to wipe out entire nations, down to the women, children, and even the livestock sometimes. Now, why did He do this? One of the main points it's trying to get across is that God wanted to wipe out evil and that sin is serious. The other main point is that your sin doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody and everything around you. Let's take some more modern examples. Look at alcoholism, divorce. Are those things that destroy families and children? Absolutely. So you can see how your decisions have consequences, and those consequences unfortunately reach the children as well. By the way, when we say God was wiping out evil, a lot of these nations were into some really interesting gods. One in particular, they would build an altar and they would superheat that altar and then place their babies on that altar as a form of worship. Now, what do you think should happen to that nation? Should there be consequences for that? And yes, nobody likes children dying. It's awful. Not promoting that. However, only God can take a child's death and redeem that and bring that child into His loving arms where that child is spared of the eternal judgment that fell upon his parents. So to my Christian brothers and sisters, here is just some good information for you to shed light on what is a tough topic for a lot of Christians to talk about and to answer. But again, we serve a God who has answers.